Welcome to Blackness and Dragons, y'all. We are a real play D&D 5e game stream thing. I was trying to do a more professional intro this week, and it clearly did not work. Hi, I'm Jordan. I am your game master. During the week when I am not playing this game, you can find me at Lambertra. You'll see how to spell it because I do hang out and chat with you guys. And this weekend on Saturday, I am actually going to be playing in New Jack City, Night of the Witches on Nat 20 Productions. Sorry, I brain farted. So on Nat 20 Productions Twitch channel on Saturday, I'll be hanging out there all day, playing in a game where I am not the game master. And now I'm going to throw it to Kiki.
Hi, I'm Kiki, and when I'm not playing D&D with these lovely people, you can find me at Smells Like Teen Angst, reviewing different things in the television and film ether, as well as our Riverdale after show with Jordan called Poppin' Off at Pops, where we go through everything we learned about the recent week's Riverdale episode. I'm going to throw it to Mr. Moses.
Oh my gosh, bless your heart. I'm Moses. You can probably not catch me because I don't know who or what I'm talking to. But for the most part, on Tuesdays, you can catch me here like you're doing now. Yeah, I have a very boring life. So, you know who doesn't have a very boring life, though? Jeffrey.
Oh, my life is so exciting. You might be looking at me and going, wow, I'd love for that guy to talk about taxes. Well, you're in luck, because tomorrow, well, maybe not tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. If you're watching it live, tomorrow. If you're watching it not live, never. It's in the past. You missed it. Your life is for naught now. But California Lawyers for the Arts they're doing a free or pay what you can type thing workshop. So check it out if you want to learn about taxes. And until April 15th, unless it's tax related, I can't do it. I'm so sad. Do you know who's not sad? Or actually, I don't know. I hope you're doing well. My best friend, DK.
That's me. Hello. I'm DK. When I am not hanging out with these fine folks, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Atrocity Kitsch. You can also find me on Twitter at AbaddonI. I'm still not sure that I'm interesting enough for Twitter, so I don't post there very much, but it exists. So do with that information what you will. I'm not your real dad, and I can't tell you what to do. I'm going to throw it on back to Jordan.
This just gets more and more ridiculous every week, and I love it. So my friends at Girls Guts Glory, which is another great D&D stream, do a thing. Rachel does a thing where if one of the cast members can recap what happened in the last session, she gives them inspiration or something like that. So do y'all want to try that?
Oh.
I want to give it a shot.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
Previously on Blackness and Dragons, black screen, we awakened to
You know what? I'm gonna give you that inspiration because you tried.
Thank you. And I went to Calabar's, right? That's the opening to the thing.
So listen, all right. Black screen. Last week on Blackness and Dragons, we arrived in the tropical paradise of Chult, which on the surface seemed like a tropical paradise, but it was under the curse of the Hotep mummy. Our party linked up with the Hoteps. Our party linked up with Jabari, the Catman. They stormed the pyramid. They defeated the mummy and all of his minions, and they were rewarded with the artifact they came to town in search of. During last week's sessions, I just do want to point out that Moses, including the one that he earned right now, has 3 inspirations. Darius has 2. Buffy has 1, and Morgause has 1. So use them wisely, y'all. You also have a whole bunch of loot, so just keep that in mind, because maybe you'll need it tonight, and maybe you won't. Where we last left off, you all exited the pyramid, and you were greeted by a huge heroes welcome type celebration. Moses finally got his bag of weed, and that is exactly the moment where we left off. So the villagers want to give you that celebration. I'm assuming you guys take it and you just party all day and all night, right?
Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi style. We're just like throwing people fireworks. Hayden Christensen shows up weirdly.
There's a Hayden Christensen ghost. So I was going to ask you all to just give me a couple sentences of what you do, to celebrate. Buffy?
Well, I mix my signature cocktail, a Rosarita, which is just a margarita with a fuck ton of rosé in it, and black everybody out. And apparently I'm the only one who can hold their liquor, so I end up going to feed Violet because everybody is on the floor now. Except for Moses.
Darius?
He can hang.
Darius, how did you party pre-blackout?
So I'm like, just hanging out, and then all of a sudden there's a bat that's just flying around me. And then I'm like, wait a second, I didn't reach into my bag of tricks. But it turns out that I've got a familiar now. What? Plot twist, character development? So I'm just hanging out with this bat and getting drunk.
You know what? Since Chalt is a tropical paradise, we're going to say that there are bats there, and one of them does take a shine to you. Can we name him, please?
Batty.
Batty. Yeah, I was thinking Batty.
Fern Gully.
Things never get named this quickly in D&D. I don't know how you guys do this.
Symbiosis.
Moses, how do you party?
I get the bag of weed. I immediately start just rolling a bunch of joints, and then I take said joints and roll them into a bigger joint, and then proceed to smoke that, and then pass it around to everybody. And by the end of the night, I am so blitzed. I'm singing a Gaelic version of "I Can't Feel My Face" by The Weeknd to myself in the corner, just vibing out.
Morgause, how does your party go?
I drank like I was back in college, and that's the first no-no that I did. I also mixed quite a few liquors, so I knew pretty early on that things were going to go night-night for me. So I slammed a couple of whiskeys and sat myself in a corner and just hung tight until things went dark.
Well, good for all of you that while you're all engaged in your various activities, and you all know that moment when you're drunk, when you're intoxicated, and it starts to burn. When the lights start to go out. The local innkeeper tells you all that he's so happy that you saved them all from the hotep that he's going to give you a courtesy room for the evening. And so you all take your courtesy room and you all go to sleep. And it's not just one room, it's two rooms. So you got, guys in one, non-guys in the other. And each room has two, beds in your sleep. And you knock the F out. And you're sleeping very deeply and very soundly, and you're having a dream of home, and it's very comforting. You are reminded of your happiest moments of childhood during this dream. And that dream starts to end and fade to black. And when it does, a green smoke appears in front of your eyes, and you somehow know that you're sharing a dream with the other three members of your party. And in that green smoke, the bag lady appears in front of you, and she is much bigger than she was in real life. And she looks at you all and she said, y'all needed to be taught a lesson. You gonna learn today. And then she cackles like a witch and she disappears and you all wake up.
That was a really scary Wizard of Oz dream.
I'm so tired of her.
Oh, you guys saw her too? Shit. Dang.
Now we're sharing dreams? What is this place?
Narnia? I don't know.
Well, apparently there's a lesson to be learned, and the bag lady's gonna teach it.
This is the lesson,
not the lesson that maybe we stay in this really cool magical place where I have a bat friend. Different.
Is that him talking? Is that your bat friend talking?
Or is he a DJ?
He's both. DJ Batrick in the house, Batty Bat.
Yo. I don't know, guys, but I'm starting to feel like maybe we should try to make haste in getting out of here.
I mean, we've rushed so far and we've gotten nowhere. Plus, that bitch just showed up and was like, y'all need to learn a lesson. What lesson, bitch? I got my lesson right here. And it's music.
Moses is clearly still intoxicated.
I know. Moses, pass me the joint.
Puff, puff, pass.
We need to devise some type of plan, y'all. Because Bag Lady is now coming to us through our dreams.
Did anybody ask her where she at?
No, she just showed up and said weird stuff and then bounced.
That's rude. That's really rude.
What if next time she pops up, we just kill her in our dreams, like you do with like a Freddy Krueger or a dream nymph?
Why do you always want to fight?
What if we kill her and we can't get back home?
What if we kill her and that's the only way to get home? We will never know until we try something. So instead of just like worrying about it,
It's an unknown unknown.
Who has the map?
I pulled the map out from my pocket.
I think we need to
You
figure
pull
out.
the map out from your pocket, and the map does its little waving thing, and it waves at you, Buffy, and the town of Barovia seems like it's like covered in glitter. Like you're just like, this is probably the next place we should go.
Apparently, there's like a Pride Festival going on in Barovia, so maybe we should head there.
You had me at festival. Pew, pew. I'm gonna run straight out the and onto the prospector chair in our cart.
Roll Constitutional. Let's see if you actually make it.
8.
No, you don't. You don't make it. You say, we're going to go, and you run and you fall. Right in the hallway. And
I'm gonna stay on the ground.
and yeah. So when you run and you face plant into the hallway and you stay on the ground, like that face plant made a lot of noise, and one of the other hostile doors opens, and it's Jabari, the cat man from last episode, and he looks at y'all and he just says, "Are y'all going somewhere?"
Yeah, man, you're not invited. Can I get help? Can someone help me out?
Jabari helps you up. You all right, little dude?
It's the most help you've been all day, dude. How'd you sleep?
Well, I want to get on the
it was-
road, so
it
can I
was okay.
shove through the hallway and ask the boys to carry my stuff? Because, you know.
Yeah, but where are you going? That's Jabari asking, not me. I know the voice is the same.
Oh, I just want to, check on Violet, swap out these bags for some other bags so I can go shopping,
We go
Okay,
into
so
menu.
Buffy's still trying to lie, and she's not great at it. I feel like you guys are probably going to the next part of your mission. So I'm just going to give you these. And Jabari hands you all some turtlenecks, and he also gives you a 2-liter bottle of Canada Dry ginger ale. And just says, take this with you, and, have a good time.
Wow,
Thanks, Jabari.
Thank you.
I had you pegged wrong. I'm sorry.
I feel so bad because I feel like I'm kind of mean to Jabari, but it's just because I knew someone named Jabari and I don't like him, so.
I mean, it's an evil name.
I could still hear y'all because y'all are still in the hallway. It's okay. It's okay, girl. I get it.
Let's go. Let's.
So you all go and get in the wagon, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. So I will note this is your DM speaking, not Jabari any longer. That 2-liter bottle of ginger ale that he gave you, we are going to treat that as a potion of healing, like just your standard potion of healing in D&D. because maybe you'll need it in the future. And we all know, all Black people know that ginger ale is the best medicine.
Canada Dry is.
Canada Dry, though.
Canada
And
Dry
it's more
ginger
of a
ale, not
Schweppes
Schweppes.
It's ginger ale.
What? I'm gonna
You
act
got
like I
me.
did not hear that. Jeff, can't believe you right now.
What did Jeff say?
He said
He said
Schweppes.
you like Schweppes better.
I also like mayonnaise.
You know,
And your fried chicken is
Okay,
too
listen.
seasoned. I don't like all that spice on
We
it.
are we are tabling this conversation for the moment. We're gonna get
Yeah,
back
man.
to this game.
Catch me outside. How about that?
So, all right. So y'all all go downstairs, right? And you're just gonna hit the road.
Let's just like follow the
Yes.
mapping thingy.
All right. So y'all follow the map. It's just like last time. It's very Indiana Jones, where the map is telling you where to go, and the little red line comes up and it goes through. But it just takes a long time. It takes a long time. Like y'all left, right at dawn, before dawn. And basically it's dusk when you start to see the outline of a city. And when you start to see that outline of a city, fog starts to descend along the road. And there are tall shapes looming out of the fog that surround everything. The muddy ground underneath you gives way to slick, wet cobblestones, and the tall shapes in the fog become recognizable as village dwellings. And the window of each house is just darkness. There's no sound except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. And with the exception of a few things, all the shops in the village look permanently closed. So when your eyes finally adjust and you can see through all the fog, you see a castle rising up in the sky in the distance. And to your left, there's a shaft of light that illuminates into the main square. And you can make out one single building. And above the doorway, there's a sign that just says Blood on the Vine Tavern. And to your right, there's a really just shitty, rundown looking church. What do you guys do?
I think this is haunted. I think we should just go to another place.
That looks scurry. I'm not going in there.
I vote tavern and not creepy church.
Rule of thumb is usually it's the last place we check. So if we all said tavern, maybe it isn't the church. I'm not sober either. I can't feel my face.
It's all day and you still haven't sobered up?
That was a big bag of weed.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, Moses still can't feel his face. This, you're just gonna need continuous constitution rules.
Worth it.
All right. So what's the plan, y'all?
I vote tavern.
I vote tavern. The last couple of times we've sort of just gone to the tavern and things work themselves out. And I'm about that.
Maybe this place will have high life.
And
I'm hungry, so maybe we could just grab a little bite to eat.
I mean, I feel like the tavern's always a place where we can find someone or meet someone who might know what the heck's going on here. So why not see what's up in the tavern?
All right, creepy tavern it is. So you guys park the wagon. I don't think you're afraid of leaving it there by itself because there's literally no one here. This town is completely abandoned in appearances. And so you go to the creepy tavern and there is one person there. It's the old man behind the bar, and he is the oldest old man you've ever seen in your life. Like his sweat is probably solid because he's just that old. And he looks at you and he says, "Oh, hey there. Hey, how can I help you?"
Old man Jenkins, what are you doing here, bro? What's going on here?
The name's Schmorkel, Sam Schmorkel. What are you? I'm more. You guys don't know where you are. Why are you here at night?
Is there a reason we shouldn't be?
Oh, it's a sundown town. Guys, we gotta get out.
Nobody around here comes out at night. Haven't you heard the stories about Strahd?
No, but we could hear one now if you're willing to tell it.
Is that the whole name?
Real creepy old guy used to live up in the castle. Real bad guy. Lots of bad stuff happened when he was here. And I think the villagers got together and they did something to him, but the town still isn't the same. And nobody goes out at night.
So are you telling us we shouldn't go out at night, old man?
I mean, what brought you to town in the first place? This ain't really the kind of town where people stop and hang out.
I'm gonna pull the map out.
I'm gonna whisper to DK, do we tell him the truth?
I think we have to. Let's tell him. We're looking for something.
Have you ever heard of the bag lady?
I've heard rumors. I've never actually met her.
Well, she's taken a couple things from us, and we can't quite make it home until we get him back.
And one of them's here, so
I mean,
the sooner we find it, the sooner we're out of your hair.
the only other places to check would be that church across the way or the castle up on the hill. But I'll warn you, the castle is where Old Man Strahd used to be.
What's the story of Strahd? Is he like brothers with Vlad? Is he mad? Or sad?
Just
Bad.
Just a bad. Well, when we knew that he was up in the castle, all the children in town disappeared. Nobody went out at night. Wives left their husbands to go be up at the castle. It was crazy stuff.
This guy sounds like he knows how to party. Where's his castle at? Can you point me in the right direction?
You should see it if you go outside. It's right. It's the big building.
Wait, so if he's stealing children and people's wives, does that mean that he's just a dad?
Vlad, the dad?
We're doing it right.
The Vladdy Daddy? Is he the
We're
Vladdy
doing
Daddy? I'm not
bad.
answering that.
He's just a bad dad.
Bad dad.
The church is across the street. Shouldn't we check that out before we go try to break into somebody's castle?
Why? What if he has beer or food? You guys said you were hungry. Oh, well, man, Jenkins, you guys got any food here? Like a burger or something? High life?
The lunch rush was like 3 hours ago. Y'all missed it. I told you, nothing happens here after sundown.
After 3 o'clock, though, shouldn't it be dinner? You guys have no dinner?
No, nobody leaves their houses after sundown.
I'm gonna storm out upset. What kind of fucking backward ass place is this shit?
Follow Moses out the door.
Well, bye now. Bye.
Hmm.
And he just waves as you all storm outside.
I'm gonna ask the old man if we might need anything to get to this castle.
Yeah, and ask them if they got like a drive-through or some crap like that. What kind of place doesn't have dinner?
Or do you know anybody who could help us get there? Or
They just go up and knock on the door and see what happens, I guess.
okay, he's no fucking help. And I'm gonna leave and go look for Moses and DK.
Darius, where are you during all of this? Did you leave too?
Yeah, I stormed out with Moses and DK, and I'm just
Okay, so all three of you
hanging
are just
out.
outside. Just hanging out outside.
I'm just easily forgotten by some people, I guess.
So it's because you don't like it's because you don't like Canada Dry. That's why she forgot about you.
It was a show.
Okay. So while you all are outside talking and trying to figure out what to do, if you look up north to the castle, you can see in one of the turrets through the window, like how all the other windows in town I told you were blacked out and you couldn't see anything. If you look up in the castle in one of the turrets of the castle, you can see green glowing.
Yo, you guys see what I see?
Yeah, that's a green light.
You think he
I
got a
don't.
beer in there?
Church, or do we want to just go get it?
I mean, I don't like it here, so in and out kind of seems the way to go to me. Let's just go knock on this
Ooh.
castle door.
Did you say you found an
But
In-N-Out?
also, like, the church. Oh, In-N-Out would be really good right now.
Mm.
The
Okay.
church. Oh, we just like check out the church real quick because it's like right there. So
Yeah, they might have some like Jesus' blood, Jesus' body. I can munch on that. Let's go check it out.
So when you open the door to the church, it creaks open, and you don't see anyone. But you hear the voices of people saying the Our Father prayer. And as you look around to try and find them, it quickly goes from Our Father to just blood-curdling screaming. Ah! Sorry, I don't want to scream in my microphone, but you get the idea. Just screaming, just from prayers to screaming, and that's it. I
run out. Nope.
I guess this is what happens when Baptists enter Catholic churches.
Kiki, take an inspiration for that.
I stay in the church and I try to like be brave and see if I can like notice anything.
Roll investigation.
I will. Investigation. 18.
Ooh, okay. So within with an 18, you don't find any physical things in the church, but you know without a doubt that you have to stop what you're doing and just go to the castle and just figure it out from there.
So I'm like, guys, we got to get out of. And then I just like notice that I'm the last person there. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
so you're all back out at the town
was a bust.
square now.
Would you stay in there for so long, man? Like,
I know. You really trying to like convert or something?
Yeah, well, one, we have to acknowledge like the importance that like Catholicism played in like the like Christian history, but also two, I thought that I might be able to fight a ghost. So, oops, my bad. I made a mistake.
Well, Darius, your mom is a deacon, so you need to be careful consulting with these other religious people.
I just wanted to listen and see what they had to say. There's nothing. Was something wrong with talking now?
Let's just get to this castle, y'all.
Heard. I'm gonna start sashaying up to the castle.
All right, so you guys go up to the castle. You make it there with no incident. Do you just knock on the door, or like what's the plan?
I'm gonna try to open the door, just straight up.
What? Don't you want to at least
So you just try to open it?
Yep.
It's locked.
Hey guys, this door's locked. I'm gonna go look around.
It feels kind of weird up here.
It's huge. The castle is huge. It's if you tried to walk around it, it's gonna take you some time.
Yeah, never mind.
I don't know. It feels kind of funky up here. Like I feel like I can like feel something kind of magical happening.
Give me a roll for that, or do you have detect magic?
I do have detect
either one of those
magic.
Things. All right, so if you have detect magic, you
That's
just know
20.
that there is definitely. Whoop. Okay, girl, I was gonna give it to you anyway. Damn, have to flex on me with your natty 20 over here. You can tell that there is a lot of magic going on in this castle, and not all of it is good.
I don't know about y'all, but clearly something is up in here, and it seems like we're gonna have to find a less obvious way to get up in this joint.
Did you say joint? I'm gonna light up another spliff.
And
my
when
dude.
you light that spliff, and the smoke wafts towards the door, and it's kind of like a cartoon, like the smoke goes towards the door and then it goes underneath the door, like you can see it go under the door, and the door creaks open. French doors, and there are two of the most beautiful Black women you've ever seen in your life standing there, and one of them looks at you and goes, "Hey," and the other one goes, "Oh, grrr."
Hey, I'm gonna hold my spliff up to them and see if they want any.
So
And
I cast. Oh, go ahead.
So the one who went, "Oh, grrr," she takes the spliff from you, Moses, and she hits it, and she goes, "Hey, we love having guests here. Oh, grrr." And she gives it back to you after she hits it.
Take it back. I hit a spliff.
I'm gonna just cast message and talk to my fellow ladies and just say these are sirens, right? They're gonna lure us in and try and kill us.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm being lured. So
Oh, I'm definitely very much
I'm
lured.
okay with it.
What'd you say, Morgause?
I'm definitely being lured, and I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna proceed to take the one who didn't do the occur, the one who went A.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab her by the waist and immediately start a conga line into the house.
And she just goes, "Hey," and she sticks her tongue all the way out, and like you're congaing to the house, and she like drops to her knees and starts twerking. She's got great knees.
I'm gonna.
like Meg the Stallion knees.
And the one who goes, "Oh, grrr," she goes, "Welcome to Castle Blackula, y'all. I'm Cardi. This is Meg."
Oh. Real hot girl shit.
Real hot girl shit. It's been a long time since we had visitors up here at Castle Blackula. People got scared when that old man Strahd was here, but he invited his cousin Blackula, and now it's our joint. How y'all doing?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, it looks like it's a real porty up here. So, you know, we're just looking for the invite.
Porty. It's a porty up here in Castle Blackula.
Hey, you said that bad dad was not here anymore. Where's he?
So Strahd was, he was doing the thing, doing his damn thing. And then some villagers came and they had torches and pitchforks. And there was like an elf there and somebody cast some spells and some stuff happened. But like they didn't know that he had a cousin, Count Blackula, his name be Mama Walde. He was turned into a vampire, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then now he owns the castle. And we here because we
Oh, so where's Mr. Blackula at right now?
Oh, he upstairs. He don't like to party. But we like to party, yay!
We like to party. We like to party. You guys got food here? Or like burgers, drinks, something?
There's some little kids down in the basement.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
What?
What was that about the basement?
What? Why don't y'all go put your bags in the room? You got bags, right? Let us show you to your room. Hey! And Cardi and Meg start walking up the stairs. Do you follow them? And mind you, they say, "Let us show you to their room," and the doors slam behind you, by the way. And then they start walking up the stairs.
Well, I guess I have no choice. I'll be right behind you, ladies. Guys, they said they got kids in the basement.
Hey! So they can't hear you, and they're dancing up the stairs, and they show you to your room on the second floor. And I will tell you right now, with no rolls or anything like that, you can just tell from where you are versus where you saw the glowing green light, you're on completely opposite sides of the castle.
So we should split up. Wait, no, we shouldn't split up. We should never split up. We should stay together. Let's hold hands. And then I grab Moses' hand.
I squeeze his hand just to acknowledge.
Fingers interlocked.
Okay.
Guys, come on.
Well, you guys are holding hands. I'm wondering, how are we going to get out of this castle? I mean, this feels like that one scene in Spice World where like creepy things are just about to happen.
Yeah, and just like in the movie Spice World, everybody made it out at the end. And they had a banging musical career. If anything, we got to find the studio up in here, record our next album, and then get that money, you know?
Can I snatch Moses's weed bag? Because clearly, baby boy cannot stop hitting joints.
So narratively, Cardi and Meg showed you to your room in the castle, and they said, "We gonna pour some drinks. Hey, feel free to look around." Oh, and they walked away. And you guys had this conversation, and now you want to know if you can snatch his bag of weed. So I will have you both do opposing dexterity rolls for that, and let's see.
12.
Hold on, I'm trying to see. Okay, I have a +2. So that's 18.
So you successfully snatch all the weed. You have it now. It's in your possession.
Hey.
Look, I'm gonna carry it in my purse. We just gotta get what we need and get out of here. And I'm gonna need you sober for that.
But you got what I need. And
Just
it's
a little bit. I'm gonna toss him an edible to keep him interested.
A low dose one though.
Yeah, low dose, just a gummy.
Okay,
come on,
so
Moses. Let's explore. Come on, Moses. Toss his gummy.
Did she say something about the basement? Said there's food down there? I wasn't paying attention.
No, they said
Kind
children.
of.
Children's meal? I mean, I'm a little
I don't
hungry.
think those are happy meals, Moses. Just eat the gummy. Let's try to find what we came for. This is a big ass castle.
All right, lead the way.
So, do you want to do... Somebody give me an investigation roll, and let's see what you can find out about the layout of the castle before you just take off.
Natural 1.
Whoa, not that. You don't know shit.
That's a 5. I don't
13.
know anything.
3.
What? You got 13 and you got a 3? So with DK's 13, you know that the artifact that you saw glowing in the window is on the other side of the castle, and it's a couple stories up. And that's all you got. So you walk out of the room, and where do y'all go?
Do we want to try and go up first or over? Because we're a ways.
I mean, personally, I'm not trying to take stairs. Maybe there's an elevator over there. So let's just walk down this hallway.
So you guys walk down the hallway. Nothing crazy or mysterious or weird happens to your, benefit. And you do find a staircase. Are you going to go up the stairs?
I'm afraid to walk up the stairs first, so I'm gonna throw a joint up the stairs and see if Moses will go after it.
Oh, you can do it.
Do you have a different plan, Jeff, that does not endanger one of the members of your party?
Yeah, I was just gonna start walking up the stairs, but with my hand anime style, on the hilt of my sword.
You get to the.
I was
What were you going to say, Moses?
I'm totally for Kiki's plan.
See, I told you.
So let's say this. Let's say it happens simultaneously that Darius begins to walk up the stairs and Buffy throws the joint to see if Moses will go after it. Moses, do you?
Hey! That's good stuff right there. I'm going to walk upstairs and pick it up.
So you guys actually do make it upstairs. Nothing happens. And so Morgause and Buffy, you follow up the stairs. And when you get to the hallway on the next floor, there are three doors that you see. And one of the doors is marked scary, one is marked not scary, and one is marked maybe scary.
I judo kick the one that says scary.
What? Why?
Of course you do.
Of course, Darius
Smart.
does. So when you open the door, I'm narrating this very slowly because I think the thing that I need open, I don't have open yet. So you judo kick the door that says "not scary" open, and when you, it looks like a suit of armor.
Hey, you think that fits you, Darius?
Might be a little smaller on the hips. I have very wide hips for a man.
Mm.
My mom told me I got her hips. My dad told me that too. It's a thing that they both say to me a lot.
Now that's scary.
That's old and tacky, and I don't want to touch it.
I'm gonna push it off out of the way onto the ground.
You go to push it and it slaps you in the face because it's not a suit of armor, it's a mimic. Y'all are in a fight.
No.
Morgause, you are first on our initiative order. What do you do?
Is there anything in the room beside the mimic, or is it just the stand where it was?
Literally just the mimic in the stand where it was.
And we've just entered. How far are we from it? I know Moses.
It's not a large room, and how far away from it do you want to be? Because y'all remember, I have no spatial reasoning skills, so me saying 20 feet, I don't even know how big a small room is. So like, I got nothing.
It's not that big.
How far away from it do you want to be?
Close enough to draw one of my daggers and try and get an angle behind it. So I'm going to try and sneak behind.
I will say this. So it's in suit of armor mode, and you are a rogue. So I would assume that an animated suit of armor would move very slowly, first of all. And you're a rogue, so you have good stealth. So I will give it to you that you're able to get behind the mimic. And you're just going to try and stab it?
Yep, I'm going to look for an opening in the armor and try and put a blade in there.
All right, give me your rolls.
Well, that's a sick 2 is what that is. So
Nice.
probably not so
That
much.
2 doesn't do anything. You just fucking miss. Buffy, what do you do?
Can I use one of my cantrips?
Yes.
Great. I'm gonna use thunderclap and thunderclap. Hey, and it might hurt people who are too close to me. So y'all better back the fuck up.
So
And-
I think you scream out first, "Get out the fucking way!"
Move, bitch! Get out the way. All right. And when in my best little John, I say thunderclap, and that was the wrong dice to roll. And I rolled a 7.
I mean, I'm still going to give that to you that you did some damage.
Okay. That works.
Okay, cool. Darius, you're next.
I am like, don't worry, guys. The only thing to be afraid of is our own fear. And then I step towards it and I pull out my sword and I attack. Oh, drop the floor on the dice. Don't fall. That is a 13.
13
Sorry, that's a 12.
hits.
That's a 12. Does a
12
hit?
hits. Give me your damage. Yeah.
I will do that. That is one of these. 1 and 3. 5 damage.
This is going to take forever.
Mm-hmm.
Moses, you're up.
I'm gonna step behind Darius just to like not be in the pathway of the mimic. And then be like, "What the fuck?" And then my hot breath is going to attack him.
Oh God, not the hot. I forgot about the hot breath.
That hot breath.
What do you?
That hot breath.
You just use hot breath. That's your action this time.
Yeah, just ha ha.
All right, give me your rolls. Hot breath.
12.
That hits. Wait, does hot breath?
It's
That should
2d6.
does it always hit? Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Does it always hit? It says,
Yeah.
do you do dex saving throw, maybe?
It's a mimic. I'm not going to do that on you. So we'll go with your 12, which now I need to get my calculator. Because as I said last week, bad at math. Don't know how to do these counting things.
Well, the 12
All
was
right,
for
cool.
the...
Now I know where we are. Buffy, we're back on. Oh, no, sorry. Morgause, we're back on you.
I'm going to try again with my dagger, the other one. I have two. And see if I can't find... I know where it would be on a living person. I'm going to try and find that space between the ribs and a chink in the armor. That's a 10.
10 does not hit.
Of course not.
So you just, but it just barely doesn't hit. So you do, like you swing and you hit air and you're just like, if only my arms were longer. Buffy?
So as we know, I have 2 daggers. So I'm gonna do a little dance and see if the mimic will mimic me and throw his hands in the air. And does he throw his hands in the air?
Saying Ayo.
And I go in with my double daggers and stab him in the armpits.
Give me your rolls. Let's see if it happens.
I mean, please.
And if I accidentally showed my calculator on screen, so y'all should know how many hit points you have to go.
That's a 16.
If you were looking. That's a 16. Oh, 16 hits for sure. Give me your damage.
Okay. That's a 5. So he's just playing for himself.
Sorry, math is hard, y'all. Even with a calculator. Darius, you're up.
So I go for another attack with my sword. It's not good. Okay, next time.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Moses?
It was an 8. It wasn't going to be a thing. Yeah.
I'm going to yell back at it with my hot breath again. Get him! That's a 4.
That doesn't, you didn't yell hard enough. Let's see. Oh, the mimic has a turn. I'm going to say that he just tries to push Moses because he's just irritated with the hot breath. 17. Does 17 do anything to you, Mo? Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I think so.
And then some.
Well, I mean, that's just a hit. He only does 4 damage. He just pushes you.
I'm crying a little bit on the inside.
Okay. Morgause?
Since I keep missing with my small weapons, I am going to use my whole body as a weapon. And I am going to just slam all of my weight against the suit of armor in the hope of knocking it down because it is heavy and slow. That's a 16.
Oh, for sure. It works. Give me a damage roll, too.
4.
Okay, yeah. So you knock it down and you actually hurt it a little bit. And so it's just laying on the ground, like making a lot of crunching noises. Buffy?
Great. Well, I really just want to get this over with because we definitely opened the wrong door. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, whose fault was that?
We still don't know if it's the wrong door.
We don't.
I'm gonna just take my 2 daggers and I'm gonna, since Homeboy's on the ground, kick open where his eye holes should be and try to stab him in the eye holes.
Give me some rolls, please.
I mean, if you get the brain, it stops working, right? Like 13.
Okay.
And for damage, 17.
Ooh, he's hurting real bad. What you gonna do now?
Oh, I get a
Darius?
bonus section?
Oh yeah, you can take a bonus action.
I'm
Wait,
gonna.
Buffy's taking a bonus action.
I've got that opportunity attack, so I can see that he's kind of hurting pretty bad. So I'm gonna twist my daggers out
Oh, you jerk!
and see if it
Give me
kills
another.
That's a 9.
Not quite dead, but almost. Are you gonna give him a cool catchphrase too, since you got that far?
I guess. I don't know. What could be his cool catchphrase?
I didn't see you there. Okay, sorry, I had to.
Drop my dice.
So you stab him in the face and you say, "Oh, I didn't see you there." Darius, your turn.
Inspired by the cool catchphrase, I struggle to think of one quickly, and so I'm like, I guess vampires should watch out because I also have a blade, and then I roll my die, and it's a natural 20.
So you super kill the mimic. It's super dead. Even though that was the worst catchphrase ever, this mimic is totally fucking dead. And he's just dead. And in front of you, a staircase appears. Now you can choose to go up this staircase, or you can choose to check out the other doors. It's up to y'all.
Oh, remember when we were like, oh, it's a bad idea to kick a door? I will kick.
Don't kick another door, okay? And clearly, this one says maybe, which in Black Mama we know that's no. So
okay, I kick down the door.
So you kick down this. So apparently, y'all, you just forget the staircase that magically appeared. You go back outside of the hallway. You see the doors that say scary. Or no, that was the one that said scary. You see the two doors that say not scary and maybe scary. Darius just says, no, I'm going to kick it open anyway. And you see in front of you, and not a person, but a decaying being. At one point, they were a person. And Morgause is our science fiction / horror fan in the group. And so they've read enough to recognize this as a ghoul.
Oh, this is the wrong door. We picked a bad door, guys.
Are you saying that's the door that I picked right earlier?
I might kick the door shut.
And the ghoul goes, "Fuck yeah, you picked the wrong door." Moses, roll. Just give me a roll and let's see what happens.
16.
I rolled a 12, so you're kicking the door down. Kicking it closed works. It works. So you don't have to fight the ghoul.
Can we just stop with the doors and maybe take the damn stairs?
Oh, wait.
There is one more door if you want.
There's only one more.
I raise my leg up in preparation. I'm ready.
He's so excited. We might as well let him.
Let's see it. What's behind door number 3? I point to Darius.
Behind. You point to Darius. You point to Darius. Darius kicks it open, and there are 3 ghouls.
Oh no!
I'm gonna attempt to kick the door shut again.
Roll against me for it.
Natural 20.
Oh, I got a 9. You win.
Yeah, bitch.
You also kick that door closed.
All right. I'm satisfied. I don't know about you guys. You, Darius, you?
I'm throwing a weed gummy up the stairs to get Moses to run up the stairs and not come up with any more bad ideas.
Hey, shit. If you're just going to do that, I might as well take it back. I'm going to run upstairs and grab the gummy.
So you run up the stairs. You grab the gummy. You all follow up the stairs. And And so when you get up to the top of the stairs, there's a door. It opens easily. And the room is basically an empty cavern. And there is a key on the, like, just, it's up way too high for any of you to reach it with your arms. Like, if this room is a cavern, let's just say that it's like 20 feet tall. And I'm assuming that 20 feet is very tall. Forgive me if it's not. And in the furthest, like, back right corner, you see a key hanging up there, because on the furthest wall away from you, there's a door that's totally locked. So how are you going to get that key?
Let's just bring this bitch down. I'm saying I'm going to use my acid splash, try to knock the roof down and get this key to fall.
I mean,
I know I'm usually the bad idea guy, but that does sound like a bad idea.
Okay, Mr. Door Kicker. You got us here.
The door I kicked was the right door.
I have a crossbow. I can see if I can shoot it down.
All right, Doctor. We'll go with your plan.
If it doesn't work, then, we have a backup. 13.
13. Yeah, I'll say 13 works. And you shoot it down. So you shoot the arrow that's attaching the string, and the key and the situation up top. And the key falls to the ground. You guys go grab it. Do you immediately try to unlock the door?
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any other doors around.
Roll investigation.
16. Plus 1. 17.
17. There are no other doors. You know that this is the right key for the lock and the door. And I wanted to give you some loot, but I don't have any hidden loot. So just take it. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I'll reward you with some stuff later. But you just, this is it.
Before we go in here, do we want to find the kitchen? Because I'm still starving.
Can I throw an edible cookie to Moses?
I'm gonna.
If you do, this is going to increase the constitution rolls that he will have to do, because I already said he was going to have to do them, but now I'll really hold you to it, because he will be too high to function at this point.
That's fine. I'm gonna catch it like a Scooby snack.
All right.
Yoinks! Let's go, guys! And I'm gonna stick the key in and I'm gonna unlock the door.
So when you open this door, there is a large pool of water, like an indoor pool, and the next door is on the other side of the indoor pool. How do y'all intend to cross this water?
I'm gonna stick my toe out, see if it goes underneath.
You put your toe into the water and it's deep. It's definitely deep water. It's not like you can just walk across it.
What if Dr. Morgause shoots her crossbow into the ceiling and we attach a rope to it and we try to swing across?
Well, I'm definitely not climbing in that water if I absolutely don't have to. So I'm willing to give it a shot.
I mean, I don't want to get my hair wet, so.
Is this the plan that you guys want to go with?
Look, we don't have to cross the water. None of us want to get our hair wet. We'll just go fight some of the ghouls and take another staircase.
You want to go backwards?
I'm gonna take off my cloak that I have had on this entire time. I'm like, all right, guys, and I'm gonna dive into the water.
I pick up the cloak.
Give me a constitution roll first.
Gladly. I said 1,
You bet not
a 1
drown.
to the 3 to the 3 tip bump. Constitution?
Yeah.
15.
So with a 15, he jumps in, and you guys realize that he's fine. He totally can swim across. There's nothing weird or scary about the water. He's not even too high to do it. He's just doing the backstroke, having a grand old time.
Chonies, let's go.
I would like to investigate to see if there's a way of crossing without stepping into the water, since my sword is very heavy and I will drown.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
That is a 13.
So with a 13, you realize that there's something magical going on with this water, that you won't drown if you swim across it, even if your sword is heavy.
Okay. Well, then I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll go next. And I just like try to like wrap my hair up a little bit. And then I just like,
How about this? How about, as your DM, I can give you a hint. You take the cloak and you just wrap. You use that as a turban. So now your hair is
Ooh.
invisible. And you haven't lost the cloak.
perfect. And so I just like dip gently into the water. And I'm like, ooh. And then I just like swim awkwardly.
Yeah, it's a little cold. It's a little cold. Buffy and Morgause?
So we can't swing across? Like, are we really just gonna get in this water?
It's
I guess so.
fine.
At the same time?
Yep. Lego.
All right, and you both swim across without incident. You all get out of the water, you open the next door, and that door leads you to a staircase.
Wringing out my hair.
Oh, good. Another staircase.
Darius, did you cut your hair recently?
No, that's shrinkage. It didn't. It's how would I have cut my? Yeah, I did. I cut it.
Looks good.
Do you go up the stairs?
I'm still not going upstairs. So,
I'm
Moses, I heard there's a bag of weed upstairs. You should go look. You smell that?
That shit don't.
Weed the where at?
Oh wait, I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
And I'm like ambling up the stairs, hoping that gets me drier faster.
So you guys go up the stairs and you get to the top of them, and there's another very long hallway. There is nothing in this hallway. It just leads to a door over there. And above the door, it says, to go forward, you must go back.
What?
I moonwalk into the door.
Son of a bitch. Every time with my riddles. You guys are always ruining my goddamn riddles. So I want to rock with you all night. And you moonwalk in and you get in the door. What do the other three of you do?
I'm gonna turn around, attempt to moonwalk, knowing that I can't. I trip myself and fall backwards.
So again, you don't face plant, you back plant this time, but you also cross through the door. And you're just laying prone. Buffy and Morgause.
I'm going to begrudgingly walk up to the door and then turn around and back through it rather than walking backward the entire way.
Buffy?
I mean, might as well get the twerk out workout. I turn around and I just twerk up on the door until I get
Hey, hey.
So you are all now inside the room that door led to, and you are facing the door because you all entered backwards. Moses, you're laying down on your back, and you just hear a voice go, I bid you welcome.
Sounds like a Blackula.
Mm-hmm.
And you turn around, and it is indeed Count Blackula. And he says to you, Oh, the old bag lady did not tell me that you were all this hardy. You are hardy folks. Most people cannot get through my castle, and yet you did.
Did he just call us thick?
I think so.
Thicker than a snicker. Dummy thick.
With 3
Mr.
C's.
Blackula, sir, if I might ask a question. We had a little discussion earlier. So the one that said the most scary door was the correct door, right? All the other doors were bad. Like whoever made that choice would have been like the best decision maker, right?
Any door could have led you where your heart desired.
Ooh,
Okay. So yeah, I'm still so.
open-ended.
I mean, do y'all want to fight for this book or not, though? And he holds up Morgauss's copy of Frankenstein.
That's ours. Well, theirs.
Mine.
That's a first edition, y'all. Be delicate, Mr. Blackula.
I just made a deal with the bag lady that I would not give it to you without a fight.
Can we make another deal?
What?
Now, you, sir, like you know the finer things in life. I'm gonna hit Buffy. I'm gonna say, "Give me the weed.
What
Give me,
does it smell?
give me the weed." He's a Blackula. Of course he smokes. What do you think?
Fine. Take the weed.
I see them whispering, and then I just cast a message, and then I'm like, you know that we could just talk like this, right? This little thing that we do.
I'm gonna look around and be like, "Who the?"
So Blackula can hear all this, and he says, my friend, my lungs they don't do the thing that yours do. It doesn't have the same effect.
No. But
However, drinking the blood of one who has partaken.
hey, I mean, I'm willing to share, and I'm gonna hold my hand out so he can bite me.
Great.
And Count Blackula says, vampires have a distinct sense of smell, my friend, and if you haven't brushed your teeth in so long, I don't think you have showered either.
I mean, what does that have to do with my blood?
Oh,
Mr. Hot Breath.
You're just sucking my blood. My blood didn't stink.
Even the most ancient won't hit that.
Man, fuck you. I don't need this shit. I'm gonna grab the bag of weed and I'm gonna light up another joint.
I can't believe you called me out that bag of weed.
Are we fighting or no? Are we fight? Do you want
wait
to
a second. What if we got you a fresh animal, got it high, and you could eat all the blood of that animal you want? And
I
reach
am
into my
not Edward Cullen. This animal thing will not work on me.
oh.
All right, so
Are you for real? Like you're saying that my blood is no good because I haven't showered in a couple weeks or months or
can you
years?
bitches knuckle up? Like we gotta fight. We have to throw hands. Clearly,
I'm fighting with
And
this guy right now. He's calling me stinky, and I'm trying to
What
tell
Blackula
him
says,
he
but
stinks.
he didn't lie.
How
if
does he
you're
know? His
feeling
nose is-
froggy, you must leap.
My
I'm gonna
end
pull
just
out
got
my
corny.
quarterstaff and I'm gonna try
Yup.
to throw it
If
at
you
bro.
buck,
So what?
I'm pulling out my quarterstaff and I'm gonna throw that shit like it's a steak straight to
give
Blackula's
me-
heart.
all right, give me your rolls. We're going.
We're going.
You don't have to do
Be
violence
with
every
me,
time,
Dice,
guys.
because Blackula really just throws too much shade. It's an
Yeah.
11.
This guy's rude.
11 doesn't even hit. You throw it and you miss. It lands on the ground and it rolls. And he just laughs at you and he goes, who's next after Buffy? Darius, what do you do?
I cast Firebolt, so I point my fingers at him and I say Spirit Gun. But it is a 7, and I'm going to just assume that doesn't hit.
Mm-mm. He just laughs again.
Next one
Moses?
won't miss.
I'm gonna use my hot breath. I got a 14.
14 doesn't do it. And he just says, my friend, you should really brush your teeth.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Morgause?
I am feeling froggy, so I'm just gonna swing on him. 14.
14 doesn't hit. So
Worth
you
it.
swing and you swing and you hit him, but it does nothing. And he just goes, oh, your little human hands. They're so cute.
And
Buffy?
I'm getting mad, so I'm gonna ball up this acid splash and throw it on him like some hot grits.
Give me your damage roll.
15. It better do something.
So yeah. No, your acid ball definitely hits him in the chest, and he just goes, "Ooh, I haven't felt this much in decades, my friend." Darius, you're up.
I'm like, okay, come on, spirit gun. That is a 14.
14 doesn't do it, and he just laughs.
Oh,
Must not have very much team spirit. And he's gonna just try and slap you, Darius. Does 12 hit?
It does not.
Oh.
Do I do the thing
misses.
where like, okay, just like dodge?
Yeah. You dodge out of the way, and you're just dancing now still. And you can faintly hear "I Want to Rock with You" playing in the background. I want to rock with you. Moses, you're next.
I'm gonna take a huge puff from my spliff made of joints made of blunt.
Okay, I'm not going to count that as an action. I'm just going to let you do that one.
And I'm going to attack him with my hot breath. I got an 18.
Oh, that hits. Tell me how much damage you do.
7.
And what do you say?
As I take a huge breath hit underneath my breath, I go like, this motherfucker talking about how much I stink, and this guy's decorations in this house makes no fucking sense, and he wants to say that my life is shit because he doesn't know that he's just been living in an old raggedy house with nobody else in the fucking town at all, and nobody else likes him here. Like, who the fuck does he think he is? I'm gonna motherfucking slap this guy in the face. I'm gonna look up at him and just cough out the smoke that I had in my lungs into his face.
And he just goes, my friends, your thought hurt my feelings.
Man, what do you think you did to me?
Morgause, you're up.
I'm gonna back up away from the cloud of Moses' breath and pull my crossbow. And I am going to aim just for his general torso and see if I can't get in there and shut him up, because I have had enough. 15.
15 will do it. Well, how much damage do you do?
6.
He's still not dead, though. And so he just says, maybe you should improve your aim. Buffy, you're up.
I'm like super tired of Bro and all his one-liners. So I tell everybody, back the fuck up, get back, get behind me. I'm a thunderclap on this bitch. Thunderclap, roll. That's a 16.
He's still not dead, but that does. And he just says, oh, are you getting better as you go along?
I think it's
Darius?
So I'm real mad now. So
Big
I'm
mad.
like, I gotta figure out how to destroy him. So I find the power within me to action surge and take 2 actions and 1 bonus action. So I reach into my bag, I toss a furry ball at him, which is a a giant goat. So there's now a giant goat. And as I'm rushing up to him, I cast Chromatic Orb. For that is okay. That's a 12, so that probably doesn't hit, and that's okay.
No, it doesn't. But it's I mean, you still have a giant
Because
goat.
I was using it as a distraction, so wouldn't see the goat that is now there and might attack if it so decides to do so.
So what's your give me your
Just
third
bring
roll?
Black Phillip to the
Oh,
party.
the bonus action was telling the goat to attack.
Does that
Okay, so the
deliciously.
how do you do you want to live deliciously? I really want a sign for my kitchen that says that. Dost thou want to live deliciously? Anyway, how do you roll for goat? Because I'm just gonna say that the goat always hits.
I mean, I
it's the
think
goat.
standard like that's like a 14, whatever the goat's modifier is. So
I don't think the goat gets a modifier, so we're just gonna say that the goat automatically hits, and he does 14 damage. And now is it's Count Blackula's turn. It's Count Blackula's turn, and he is pissed off about this goat. And so he just tries to punch you, Jeff, and he rolled an 18, so I'm assuming that hits, yeah?
Ah, man. Why?
So he punches you and he does 16 damage. Are you dead?
No. 16? Come on. Oh boy.
Okay. I do want to remind y'all that you got some healing potion from Jabari before you left Cholt. Just throwing that out there. Gave it to you for a reason. Knew you were going to be fighting a vampire. Moses, it's your turn.
I'm going to do another hot breath.
It's the only fighting move that Moses knows.
Especially if you get underneath my skin, hell yeah. I can talk your face off. This guy thinks like he knows me. Like he knows where I come from and where I live and how I live my life. Fucking 5.
Was that your to see if you hit, or was that the damage that you did?
That was to see if I hit.
Do you want to use one of your inspirations?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got 3 of them. Hell yeah. This motherfucker thinks that 5 is gonna stop me. It's not gonna stop me. Fuck you. Modified 20.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure. Tell me how much damage you do.
6.
And so you're just talking more shit and you just blow more hot breath at him?
Yeah.
Okay, and he takes it and he's just like, oh, my friend Mentos. Mentos is the fresh maker. Morgause.
I am going to lever my crossbow from behind Buffy and step out to the left of her because I don't want to hit you, my friend. And I am going to aim for his legs instead of his torso. I'm going to aim for his knees.
I like this.
14.
Use your inspiration, because I just like where you're going with this.
$17.
All right, you hit. How much damage do you do?
A solid 4.
So you shoot him with your crossbow. The arrow hits the knee, the left knee, and he is now just kind of standing lopsided. And he goes, oh, that did not feel great when you're 1,000 years old. Your knees do not feel great either. Buffy, you're up.
I'm gonna be like, oh, hey, Count Blackula, you got that twerk move. And I'm gonna back it up towards him. But meanwhile, I got both daggers in my hand. ready to turn around and just stunt on homeboy, and I go straight for the shoulders.
Give me your rolls.
Please, Lord Jesus. 16. And for the damage,
Yeah, you hit.
10.
So you hit the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And so he just kind of like tries to. He like goes like this, and he grabs both daggers and throws them on the ground. And he's just like, "Oh, that did not feel great." Darius, what do you do?
So I'm still reeling from being punched in the face, and it like causes me to like flashback to something that my father always told me. So I'm like a kid and I'm crying, and he's like, "Son, you have your mother's hips, and also you can't do things alone, alone, alone." And I'm like, "You're right, Dad. I'm not alone." And I say that out loud for some reason, and everybody can hear me. And then I'm like, because I've got an invitation to the cookout, and I'm just gonna assume that I like smash it Persona style, or just toss it up in the air, or just do like this.
Who do you bring to the party?
I bring in our the Bebe's kids.
Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, so Bebe's kids appear out of nowhere. They appear in the room, and we heard, "Hey, we heard there was some fighting going on, and you know that we love to throw these hands."
Well,
And Bebe's kids are now here with you in the fight. And so you say, "Well, it's a vampire," and Count Blackula goes, "Where the fuck did they come from?" And he rolls to hit one of them. And so he tries to hit Joy, but she's too short, and so it doesn't do anything. And she goes, "Oh yeah, you didn't know we was coming, did you? Hey!" And then Joy, she just mocks him for a bit. Her attack doesn't do anything. Flynn, his attack hits. So I'm just going to say that Flynn sees that like the one knee is messed up, and he goes just to punch Count Blackula in the other knee, and he does 9 damage. And now it is Moses' turn.
I'm going to do. I'm gonna do hot breath again. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 15.
15 hits. How much damage do you do?
Ooh, 11.
Ooh, shit. So walk me through what shit are you talking this time?
At this point, he doesn't exist anymore, and I just go, look, the only reason why I haven't taken a shower is because there's like no point in like bettering myself if I feel comfortable. If I feel comfortable myself, then I don't need to shower. Like, that's the point. My teeth, my body, it's all temporary. It's all just gonna go away. Might as well just live life the way I want to fucking live. Why is that so fucking hard? And I say that in a thought bubble and gently farted his direction.
Marcus, it's your move.
As much as I don't want to run into that cloud, I am going to run up and just kick him right in the knee I shot the arrow into. Not, number one, to get him onto the ground, but number two, because I just don't like his attitude and I don't like the way he's talking to us.
I hear that. I hear
14.
that.
The disrespect. The disrespect.
Is a 14.
14 does not hit. So you run up to kick him, and he just like spins out of the way, and he's like, "Oh, you didn't know I was so fast, did you?" Buffy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go back in with my acid splash,
Oh, fuck
so
you,
I can
yes.
slide and get
Yeah.
my daggers since they're on the floor now. And oh, that's a 19. Thank you.
Woof. So you throw acid on him, and he just really like kind of starts to shrivel up a little bit, and he doesn't necessarily want to give away how badly it hurt, but he's just kind of like, "Oh, you'll have to try harder than that. I'm not giving up yet."
You look dead as a motherfucker. Darius, get him.
I got it. Don't worry. I throw another furry ball and a giant bat. Oh no, not a giant. A giant boar. I'm like, boar, go, get him. Go.
Roll for boar, please.
Damage or an attack roll. What would you?
Damage. I'm just assuming that the boar always hits.
Okay. The 6, 8. What are you feeling?
I think that would be a 6.
Bam. 3 damage.
I mean, it's better than nothing. And he just goes, "Oh, I like a little bacon as a side with my blood dinner. Maybe I'll have you later." And he looks at the boar. Little Bloody Mary with bacon in it. And now it's his turn, and he rolled a fucking natty 1, so he just misses his turn because he's too busy thinking about that Bloody Mary he's going to have with bacon in it. And now it is Bebe's kid's turn, and Flynn doesn't do shit again. But, Joy just fucking... Joy looks at the knee that you guys have been repeatedly hitting, and Joy takes out her sword, and she just cuts his leg and cuts the whole bottom part off, like right at the knee. She cuts it off, and she just goes, "Getting really tired of you dancing around here like that, mate. Being so mean to my chums." And she does a lot of damage with that. Moses?
I'm going to contemplating. I'm gonna hold my hand out for him to bite me one more time, but I'm gonna turn it into an unarmed strike and just slap him across the face.
Give me your rolls and let's see how that plays out.
I think I don't know if it auto hits.
Yeah, that's fine if it auto hits. Just don't know how much damage you do.
Oh, how much damage? It just says 2.
So you just do 2 damage, and he just looks at you and he goes, "So uncouth." Morgause?
I'm going to snatch the turban off of Darius' head, revealing his hair, and I'm going to wrap it around myself.
Oh, what a lovely hairdo.
You didn't cut your hair, then you cut your hair.
Shrinkage.
And I am going to try and sneak behind our vampire friend,
Okay.
and just put one just right in the back of his neck.
All right, roll for, let's just do damage. Just straight up. Because I'm going to say you get away with that for sure. There's too much going on in this room. There's a boar, there's a goat, there's halflings.
7.
So you do 7 damage. So he is hanging on by a thread, but he just starts gasping. And he, "How could you? I invited you into my home." And Buffy?
I'm getting tired of Dracula, so I'm gonna just back it up. Blackula. I'm gonna just back it up, to make him think I'm just having a good time in this room. And then I'm going to just throw it back real hard, trying to knock him out.
Knock him out the bar.
And that's my unarmed strike, okay?
Tell me how much damage you do with unarmed strike.
It's a modified 20. Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. So you back it up. And you twerk so hard. And he's got his brides, Cardi and Meg, downstairs. So this old man thinks that he can twerk, to match you because he's got Cardi and Meg downstairs. And he starts trying to dance with you. And he's like, ooh, I love a good dance after supper. And he starts trying to dance. And you back it up. And you back it up so hard. And you hit him. And he just explodes and turns into dust. And you hear him go, oh no!
I could feel my ancestors.
What?
And then I'm ready to release my ultimate attack, and then no, I'll have to save that for later.
Hey, it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Yeah, and so you Blackula is dead. And you from downstairs you can hear Cardi and Meg going, hey, did something happen upstairs? Oh, and the book that was kind of just hovering in the air is glowing green, and it magically flies towards you, Morgals. What do you do?
I immediately grab it and pull it close to me, and I'm probably crying a little bit and trying to keep it on the down low.
So as you're trying not to cry, you grab the book, and you immediately get sucked into a flashback. Well, flashback because also you are black. You get sucked into it. You get sucked into this flashback. And it is immediately you are imagining you and your twin sister as children, and you're remembering the first time that you read Frankenstein. And you can see your sister, and you can smell what the room smelled like. And when you really just feel like you are there in that moment, that is when you immediately go back to present times.
Now I'm definitely crying. And holding the book with one hand and trying to wipe my face with the other hand, and it's just generally very embarrassing. But once I sort of get control of myself, I'm going to look at each of them a little too seriously, and I'm going to say thank you.
So as you're crying and you say thank you, Joy and BB, or Joy and Flynn, Bebe's twins, look at you and they say, oh, kill your first vampire. It's always emotional. And they give you a hug.
The goat and the boar, I tell them to also go in for a hug as well, and they stand on their back legs and just lean their weight into you.
I am hugged and supported.
And so I'm assuming this turns into a huge group hug, yes?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna back it up in this hug because I'm pretty stoked about what I just did.
You got a superpower now.
We all explode.
But so no. You back it up into the group hug. The whole group hug happens, and as everybody starts to pull away from the group hug, Joy and Flynn, Bebe's kids, look around and they go, "We don't really know how we got here, but guess if you need us again, you let us know." Thinking we probably need to go now. And they start to disappear, and then you hear one of them go, also, we're really sorry that Jabari was useless in a fight. He's great for information, but he's not so good at fighting.
Can you say all of that
And then
before
they
they disappear?
Yes, yeah, and then they disappear. And they disappear. And you guys can hear downstairs, you can hear Megan Cardi getting a little restless and going, hey, where do you think Blackula is? I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, what do y'all do?
I'm gonna push both of them out the way and be like, you know what? I'm hungry. I need
No,
a
they're
shower.
still downstairs. You guys are upstairs. They're downstairs.
Oh.
But you
We are
can
not
hear
killing
them.
Meg
So
and Cardi, okay? So we should just tell them there's a party at another location, and maybe they'll leave.
Is there a window in this room?
there is a window, but you're up several stories.
I'm gonna walk down the stairs.
I say you guys could go that way, or you could go this way, and then I jump out the window and say, "Featherfall!"
Darius, no.
I'm fine.
So that worked. Darius got outside. And you all look at him and you think it's crazy. And then you see flapping in the window DJ Batrick. And y'all jump out the window and catch a ride on DJ Batrick down to the ground.
Nice.
Hey.
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 So y'all are back on the ground, back by Violet in the wagon, and you now have 3 out of the 6 artifacts that you need to get home. What do y'all do?
Is there a shower in the wagon? Like a little camper shower?
Sure. It's bigger on the inside.
I'm gonna walk inside and wash my ass.
We're gonna let you have that one. I'm assuming everybody else wants a long rest before we continue our adventure.
I mean, backing it up is hard. But no work.
Morgause, Darius.
I vote yes on a long rest.
I'm sleeping.
All right, so you all take your long rest in the newly rescued but still deserted town of Barovia, and that is where we will end our session this evening.
Hey.
Well, that was great. As your DM, I will publicly say that I had multiple plans for this evening, and I kind of just killed all of them because I knew that y'all were just going to want to fight. And so when I did that, then y'all tried to bargain. So I don't know what you ever are going to do. It's always an adventure and a great time, and I couldn't be happier to be playing with this fantastic group of folks. If you missed our intros, I'm Jordan. I'm your game master. My pronouns are she, hers. During the week, you can find me at Lambertra. And this weekend, I will be playing a game with Nat 20 Productions on Saturday, basically all day. So come see me there and hang out if you'd like to. Kiki, where are y'all going to be the rest of the week?
I'm Kiki. You can catch me tomorrow on Smells Like Teen Angst for our Riverdale after show. And then you can also catch me on the social medias wherever the life of Kiki is. Backing it up. Right? Moses?
I'm Moses. My pronouns are he, him. You can catch me on the couch watching HBO Max because they got those same day releases.
Tom and Jerry, baby!
Tom and Jerry, baby! You know who's not Tom or Jerry? DK.
That is correct. I am neither Tom nor Jerry. I am DK. My pronouns are she, they. During the week, you can find me at Atrocity Kitsch on Facebook and on Instagram, or at AbaddonI on Twitter. And where can they find you, Jeff?
They can find me buried under a pile of tax returns, but also maybe I'll take a break to tweet something. ONE Jeff, one Black Jeff, JEFF. Also, don't jump out of windows unless you have magic. Isn't that right, Jordan?
No, you should not jump out of windows if you don't have magic. We are here because of our fabulous friends at Q Times. They are amazing partners in allowing us to be here every Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. And they have a number of fantastic shows that you should watch all week long. So please like and subscribe to Q Times. And I forgot to do it at the top of the show, so here it is at the end. Our Black History quote, even though it's not Black History Month, we are Black all the time. This week it comes from Ella Fitzgerald, and it says, "Just don't give up what you're trying to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong." Thank you all so much. Thank you, Q Times. Like and subscribe, and we will see y'all next week.